Oliver Twist. Charles Dickens. Episode 1. The Birth and Trials of Oliver. Part 1. A baby boy was born. It was a cold winter night, and the town was dark and quiet. A woman was walking alone, her steps slow and unsteady. Suddenly, she fell down in the street. She was very weak and unable to breathe well. A man saw her lying on the cold street. He called for help, and some people came, taking her to the workhouse. The next day, she had a baby boy. Soon after giving birth, she closed her eyes and never woke up. No one knew her name. No one knew her story. The poor baby became an orphan. He was very sick and cried, but he survived. A worker gave him a name. He said, "Let's call him Oliver Twist." The name sounded sad. Oliver wore old, thin clothes. That was the start of his life. A hard life in the workhouse. Part 2. Cruel Rules. The workers in the workhouse thought they were wise and good. They said,
"We give the poor free food. We give them a place to sleep. But they don't want to work. They just want to eat and rest. If we make it too easy, they'll never leave."
So they made the rules very strict. The rules were cold and cruel.
Watery soup 3 times a day. 1 onion 2 times a week. A very little bread only on Sundays. And one more rule. No other food. Ever.
The children were hungry all the time. They got weak. Some died. But the men in the workhouse were happy. They said, "See, the plan is working." One day, the children made a plan. "Let's pick one of us," they said. "He will ask for more soup." They picked Oliver. Part 3. Please, sir, I want some more. Oliver was only 9 years old. He held his empty bowl. He stood in front of the cook. Then he said,
"Please, sir, I want some more."
The fat cook couldn't believe his ears. He looked shocked and said nothing. He just blinked. The women near him gasped. The other boys were scared. No one moved. No one breathed. The cook finally spoke.
What did you say?
Amazingly, Oliver answered again.
"Please, sir, I want some more."
Then the ladle flew up high into the air. Bang! It slammed down on Oliver's head. There was a loud scream. But it was not Oliver. It was the cook who screamed. The workhouse had a meeting at once.
Who? Who asked for more?
Oliver Twist.
The room went wild.
Oliver must be hanged immediately.
Lock him up at once.
No exceptions.
Rules are rules.
Send him away. Let the boy starve.
The meeting room turned into chaos. People shouted and argued. At last, the board made a decision.
Oliver must leave the workhouse.
Soon, a notice was put on the gate.
Whoever takes Oliver Twist will get £5. Oliver had dared to ask for more food. No child had ever done that before.
Yet the board believed they were kind. So they gave him a punishment. 1 week in solitary confinement. But this was not light at all. The small room was dark and wet. The air smelled of mold and dust. Rats ran across the floor. Not a single ray of sunlight came inside. The room was as cold as ice. Even at noon, Oliver's breath was white in the air. Little Oliver sat alone in that room, his life hanging by a thread. At that moment, a man walked by the workhouse. He was behind on his rent and needed money fast. His name was Mr. Gamfield, a chimney sweep. He saw the notice. His eyes lit up. A sly smile spread on his face.
A thin boy is perfect for chimneys. He can crawl inside and clean every corner.
Many children had already died, working for him. Now it was Oliver's turn. Mr. Gamfield knocked on the door. The board held a meeting at once. They knew him very well. Dead apprentices, injuries, abuse. His cruel name was known to all. So the board lowered the price. Deal was made. Now only one step was left. The final approval of the magistrate. See you in episode 2. Oliver's fate hangs by a thread. Will the chimney sweep take him away? Don't miss our shadowing practice too.